What is up, YouTube? Thank you guys for joining. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whenever you're watching. And if you're watching this video from the distant future, I ran out of things to say when it comes to that intro, to be quite honest with you. But in today's video, we are going to be doing something like a Q&A, but it was inspired by Billie Eilish's video. I shot this video before, but I think something had gone wrong, and for some reason, every time I shoot a video, or most of the times, or some of the times, when I shoot a video, something always goes wrong, and then I have to kind of redo the entire video. And I hate that because it doesn't come across to me as genuine as it can be, because you're kind of doing the same thing over again. Anyways, that's none of you guys' concern, really, to be quite honest. That's not why you're here. In today's video, we're going to be answering a couple of questions inspired by Billie Eilish's video, and of course inspired by the time of year. Now it's when everyone is getting their New Year's resolution together and all that sort of thing. So I kind of encapsulated everything in one in this video to talk about things I want to do. Not really things I want to do, but more so answering questions generally, I would say. Now, in the style of Billie Eilish's video as well, I will be doing this video again next year, the time that I upload this video. So it's going to be something that's going to be progressive throughout the years, to kind of track the progress, answering the same questions that appear in this video is going to be the next video and the next year and so on. That's, of course, if I die, then of course it's not going to be a video, but that's for another conversation. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click that notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Trust me, I have a lot of stuff coming. I'm going to upload a video kind of going through what you can be looking forward to in the future from this channel, because there's going to be a lot of different type of content. I don't really want to restrict myself to one type of content. Maybe that might not be the best thing to do, but I think otherwise. But yeah, subscribe, like the video if you did, and comment down below. Also, links to my social media will be in the description of this video. So looking forward to chatting with you guys on social media. My name is Shain Isley, and today is Why am I getting the dates wrong? Like, why do I get the dates wrong? It's so stupid. Today is January 1st, 2020. I am 24 years old. I have 537 followers. It's kind of sad actually, but you have to start somewhere, right? Go follow my Instagram, give me some more followers. My most liked photo is this one. I don't know if you can see it, but it's the one, well, I have a lot, but it's a photo without a hat on, ironically. It has 120 likes. I think it's a good photo. I guess the colors is what really captured people's attention, I guess. No, I do not have any famous person in my phone, neither do I have any famous person following me on Instagram or Twitter, and I surprisingly still use Facebook. I have no, I would say, famous person there. Yeah. I would have to say definitely it's at the beginning of a career that I want to launch. So I think what's most important right now is staying focused to what I want to achieve. It's very, very important, because if I make one wrong move, I can potentially throw away my entire life. So I have to be very calculated with whatever I do, and make sure that whatever I do definitely has a significantly positive influence on my life going forward. So I guess staying focused is most important right now. I would say it's having to choose, well, not choose, because I think I've made a decision in my head already. But you have the professional life where it's your day job, as they would say, right? I'm my day job, and I'm very successful with what I do, but now I have to make that transition because it's such a different atmosphere and a different feel from entertainment and YouTube and that sort of thing. But I have to make the decision. Again, I've made the decision, but I think it's the commitment to it that is lacking at this point. There is some sort of hesitation with fully committing to it. But overall, making that transition from quitting my day job to fully pursuing what I want to pursue. Not that what I'm doing in my day job isn't what I want to do, it's actually right in the field that I want to be in, but I don't think it's something that I want to do for the rest of my life. I don't want to work for people all the time. I want to have my own shit, if I can say that. So it's difficult to make that transition from like doing your day job to pursuing the entertainment industry, because it's such a it can be such a tumultuous environment, and a lot of people come out of it and have not succeeded. So for someone like me, who is a very calculated person, making that decision or making that transition is going to be very difficult. Okay, so I will say that Lord of the Rings, the trilogy, is definitely one of my all-time favorites, but also The Matrix. Lord of the Rings is really, really good with storytelling, and it's visually pleasing. It's just such a beautiful movie, and it's like poetry to the highest degree. So I would have to say probably Lord of the Rings. Matrix has an incredible storyline, and I can remember when I first watched Matrix, I could not have not watched part 1 and 2 immediately after. It was that good to me. So I would probably have to say it's a toss between those two. And then like Star Wars comes after, and then like some other movies. But it has to be between Lord of the Rings and The Matrix. I think like everyone, your favorite artist or whatever, it changes, depends on the situation or the circumstances in your life at that point, or whoever's inspiring you. I would say right now, my favorite artist, if I can call him an artist, well, I think he's an artist, but an artiste, I think it's different. Anyways, it has to be the Fat Rat. Like, I listen to specifically a couple of his songs over and over. For example, No, No, No. I listen to that hours at a time on repeat. Whenever I'm traveling, that's like my go-to song right now. Also Unity, of course, Fly Away, and the other ones, but I think right now, No, No, No is like my favorite. And currently I would say he's my favorite artist at this point in time. It has to be black. My favorite color has always been black. I think, I'd rather not explain why my favorite color is black, to be quite honest. Maybe something for another video, but it's black, definitely. And it's just been that way for the longest as I can remember. The same thing that is most important to me right now, I would say, which is staying focused. And also don't forget what you have started out to achieve. You better not. I have something I call a book of remembrance, where I have a lot of like what I want to be doing in the future written down. It's interesting, I would say. I've had it since I was about 14 or 13, I think. I can't remember, but I've had it a very, very long time. But overall, I would just tell myself to stay focused. Do not forget what you started out to achieve. And do not be too influenced by things that are not aligned with your goals. I think this is sort of a superficial question, but I still added it in here because I think it's going to be interesting to see my future responses to this question. But a few years from now, I definitely want to be owning my own company, my own production company. I think that's what's on the table right now for me. I wouldn't say more, I'm going to leave it at that. This is a tough question because okay, I think, I really don't know how to answer this question. If I were to perform with someone, it would definitely need to be someone who is like the opposite of my style of music. And that would have to be someone like maybe Katy Perry or maybe Nicki Minaj. I have thought about collaborating with Nicki Minaj before because For example, Dido is one of my most favorite artists, right? And she had a song with a rap guy, not Eminem. There was another one that she recently released. Let Us Move On. I don't think that was recent. That was like since 2014 actually. But that particular song, the dynamic between the two artists, rapping and her slower tones, it just blended very well. So I think maybe if I have someone who's of a faster pace type of singer, maybe that might work really well for a collaboration. But I guess right now, the only person I can think about is Katy Perry or maybe Nicki Minaj or maybe freaking Cardi B or I don't know. I would definitely like to perform or have a collaboration with either Calvin Harris or the Fat Rat. I think those two love their work a lot, and so I really would want to have something in the future with them. Yeah. It's sad that I have to say Facebook. I think Facebook is the app that I use the most right now. At one point it was Instagram, but I try not to post too much. It's so weird. So I really don't do so good with Instagram anymore. I still post, but because I'm so busy, it's difficult to try to keep up with that. And Facebook is a lot more versatile than Instagram. You can see videos, posts, and a bunch of other things. And so I guess that's kind of why I'm on Facebook most of the time, because there's a lot more diversity in content than Instagram. Twitter is the same, but Twitter is kind of toxic at the same time, and it's just too much. And I mostly follow like celebrities on Instagram, on Twitter, so it's difficult to even have somewhat of a conversation on there. So that's why I would have to say it's Facebook. But I will say I've been trying to get into TikTok recently. You can go follow my TikTok. It's Shain Isley 0, I think. Go follow my TikTok or go do something to my TikTok. I don't fully understand the applications yet. I have like 2 videos there, but all right, guys. So that is pretty much what I'll be answering now. In the future, once I live, I'm gonna have maybe more questions, but I'll be mostly focusing on the same set of questions I asked in this interview. And I guess right now the video kind of seems a bit I don't know, but it just doesn't seem as maybe authentic as some persons might prefer, because I'm kind of asking myself the questions. Really and truly, I'm taking the inspiration from Billie Eilish's video, but it's like me asking my future self these questions as well. Maybe if you look at it in that light, maybe you can see, maybe you will have less contentions with the idea of doing this type of video. And maybe you can do it yourself. You can upload your video asking yourself some questions and seeing what, you know, it looks like at the end of the year. That's pretty much it for me, guys. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video if you didn't, comment your thoughts down below, maybe some questions that you might want to ask me. Maybe I will do like a dedicated Q&A where you guys ask me questions and I answer it in a video. Be sure to follow my Instagram, Twitter, not Facebook. Be sure to follow my Instagram, Twitter, and my TikTok account. But yeah, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for tuning in, and have a great rest of your whenever you're watching.